funding. Your direct nationwide lender. Give Angelo Christian a call or text us at 832-431-6331. Tonight we're talking about the new President Trump 401k plan, the executive order that's getting ready to go into effect. You can actually include real estate and crypto in your 401k. So get ready for this, guys. It's going to be awesome starting next year, 2026. So that's what we're going to be focusing on talking about tonight. There's big changes. You can invest in real estate, whether it's private equity, REITs, fix and flip, DSCR, and even crypto. If you want to buy Bitcoin or you want to buy whatever your cryptocurrency of choice is. And so we're going to talk about, the pros and the cons and what I'm thinking is the good and the bad about this, because I do think it's definitely an opportunity and there's a lot of good that can come out of this. I also think that depending on where you're at in your life cycle, can also make a big difference, right? So if you guys have any questions, don't forget we're a nationwide direct lender. Hit us up, give us a call, text my office, 832-431-6331. Or if you want to click on the links down below, you can get signed up for enrollment. There's no cost to get started. There's no hard credit check. You don't have to put any money down. And then we just do a soft check on your loan pre-approval. So please reach out to us. Don't be a stranger. If we can help you with any type of financing packages. We've been actively lending in America for over 20 years. So we do commercial lending, residential lending, private lending. So if we can help you, please reach out to us. But the thought process, and I love Donald Trump. I think he's an amazing guy. He's accomplished a lot. And I applaud the idea of doing this with the 401k, because the 401ks historically have been very restrictive. They've offered low yields, and somebody that is in their retirement that's earned just barely beating inflation. Now, depending on how much money you have, and then also where your age is at, can make a big difference in that. So, and that's really the big thing, is you have to think about, if you're buying a bundle of rental properties that are giving 11% yield and they have a 20% default rate, and you're 80 years old, is that strategic versus buying, 30-year treasuries, right? So you have to, and then also depending on how much, liquidity you have will determine if that makes sense for you or not to be able to do that. Because if you don't have a lot of liquidity, and a lot relative to your situation, then usually higher risk investments you have to ride out. Like, for example, some of the arguments are, if we open up Bitcoin for you to be able to invest in through your 401k, and of course, Bitcoin's been on a bull run, but what about the times when Bitcoin crashed, there was a bear market, and it's time for you to retire and you need to liquidate? Would you be able to do that? So, because you have to remember, higher risk investments, though they do offer higher returns, could also mean that there's going to be more volatility, and you have to be able to ride out that volatility in the event that when it's time for you to cash in, it may not be in your favor, versus a lower yield, less risk investment. While it's not as attractive, there is less volatility, but then it allows you a safer return. So that's really what it comes down to, is the risk to reward ratio, what you're willing to tolerate. I think if you're younger, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and you want to invest in real estate through your 401k and your Bitcoin, I think it makes a lot of sense to do that. And of course, you don't have to, bet the farm or put all your eggs in one basket with it, but you can allocate a portion or percentage. Let's just say it's 20% or 40% based on your age, into that. right? And also, I'm a big advocate about investing in the S&P, just buying and holding the S&P and investing in that and holding on to that to get you through. I think you can hold on to the S&P forever, and it's not a bad idea to hold on to a real estate trust. There's so many different type of ETFs and trusts that you can invest in, or if you want to go outside of the liquid markets and you want to invest directly into a private equity like Blackstone, BlackRock, you can, right? And they do offer higher returns, some of them up to 30 to 40%, but there is more risk that's involved with that. Also, if you want to invest in Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin, any of the cryptocurrencies that you can invest in. So I think having a mixture makes sense. I do think that depending on where you're at in your life also will determine the allocation of the capital and the amount of capital that you're going to be allocating. I don't know if you're 80, 90 years old, if you need to be 100% in Bitcoin. I'm not, to me, that doesn't really sit well in my mind. But some people may want to do that, and it's of course up to you and what you want to do. I think that for what strategically makes more sense is that if you're younger, you want to take higher risk investments. And if you're older, take less risk, safer bets. But you can also spread it off. You can do a smaller percentage, a large concentrated percentage in bonds or gold or whatever, or blue chips, and then the S&P, and then you can take a portion, and then you can invest that in crypto. You can invest in real estate. The point to this is now, that we're able to even have this idea, this concept because of Donald Trump, which is amazing. You'll be able to invest in real estate through your 401k because, 401ks have not been sexy. They have not been attractive. And they historically have not offered good returns. And that's why personally, I'm never invested in a 401k, me personally, because it just doesn't make sense. Now, of course, your employer can contribute and match up to 4%. And I think that's good. But of course, business owners have way higher opportunities and way better returns. But for most people, it's good. I'm not saying the 401k is bad. I've been able to find alternative investments that offer higher returns, but I do think it's a good idea for a lot of people that are not able to find higher return opportunities. So, like I said, if we can help you with any type of financing, you know where to reach out to us. We've been actively lending in America for the last 20 years. You can give us a call, text my office at 832 excuse me, 832-431-6331. That's where America goes for funding. Your direct nationwide lender. We do all different types of financing. Like we do commercial loans, we do residential loans, we do private lending, we do hard money bridge loans, ground up construction, bank statement loans, non-QM, DSCR is our specialty, asset based. We also do lines of credit, business loans, SBA. So a lot of different financing packages that we focus on. So we're very happy to be able to service our customer base nationwide with all the programs that we offer. And you can always, we're open 7 days a week too, so you can always call, text our office, 832-431-6331, and you can reach out to us. You can also click on the links down. There's links down below. You can click on those to get signed up, to get to enroll. There's no cost for enrollment. There's no hard credit check, so it doesn't affect your points. You don't have to put any money down. And then we'll contact you within 24 hours with our team. And that's the process of how we work as the lender. We also do the realty nationwide. So if you need help with locating a property for purchasing, or you're trying to sell, our realtors can help you to buy or sell. And our lenders can help you to get to funding based on, your situation. Of course, we're not able to help everybody that inquires. Some people, they're not ready now. We'll say how we're different is we're going to come up with a structure, a plan on how to help you to get it done. So that way, ultimately, you will be ready at some time. You may not be ready right now. It may be that we have to work on it with you and plan down the road. That's okay. We're not applying to the bank right now for the loan. We're not doing a hard inquiry. So we need to come up with a plan to help you to figure it out. And that's the thing that is how we are being open arms to come up with a plan to come, structure on how to get it done. That way you know how to manage your expectations and plan your future. You might be a year out and you want to buy that vacation home. You may want to buy that retirement home. You may want to buy your first home for you and your family. Well, we're going to show you the path on how to get there to make it happen. And that's the beautiful thing with our company. We're here to help you to figure out, the best route and with the best interest rate, the best terms, so we can get you pre-approved so we can get it done. So, but this is, like I said, the point of this video today is to talk about the changes that are coming down the pipeline with retirement plans. And we're very excited because it's going to add a dynamic mixture of higher return opportunities for people to put into their retirement account. Historically, 401ks have offered very low returns and have not been attractive and basically caused people to look outside to other alternative investments. And now, by having these ideas and options like crypto, like real estate, blended, more higher returns, and there's a lot of real estate investments that are very safe and secure. If you buy the mortgage-backed securities or A-class performing notes, they may offer less yield, but they're definitely going to perform a lot better. So I think just a mixture of all of this is going to be very exciting for the future. So, like I said, if we can help you, we're a direct nationwide lender. Don't forget about our Amazon royalty program that we offer. You can go onto Amazon if you're a partner, a customer, vendor, give us a 5-star review, and we'll hook you up with a free Amazon gift card. If you go to Google Angelo Christian Mortgage and leave us a 5-star review, and we'll hook you up with that free Amazon gift card. Or if you want to become a loan partner and get paid for your referrals, reach out to us, send us an email, and then we can sign you up as a loan partner. Or if you want to join our real estate university to become a top producer, a top closer, reach out to us about real estate university. And obviously, if you're looking for funding, you know where to go. You can reach out to us 7 days a week. We're here for you. Call or text my office, 832-431-6331. We do our shows live every week. And also check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We've been actively lending in America for over 20 years. And we have all of our websites, official Angelo Christian. You can look us up on Google, all the happy reviews, the hundreds of thousands of people that we've helped. If we can help you, don't be a stranger. Call or text my office. I appreciate all of the help and the support you guys. Give us a thumbs up, a shout out, enable notifications, like that bell. Share this with any friends, family, colleagues, coworkers that will benefit from the information. We work incredibly hard to empower you, to get you the information to make your life better. This is a huge, important update that will change your retirement account and planning forever. So don't be a stranger. If we can help, you know who to contact. Call, text us, 832-431-6331. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel with Angelo Christian. Oh, cool. Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, buddy, for all of your help and your support. We're going to get it done, man. That means a lot to me. So, like I said, share this with anyone you know that's going to get value, benefit from this. We're here to help. Having second thoughts about filing. Yeah, let's talk about that, Ron. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, okay, Steve, give me a call. Text me 832-431-6331. Um, yeah, Ron, going back to what you're saying, yeah, I mean, the thing is that, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you for reaching out, Cam. Thank you. What I would say before you file bankruptcy, let's talk about it. It's not bad to file bankruptcy. Sometimes you need a fresh start. So don't let that bother you. Sometimes you need a new beginning. It's okay sometimes to start over. I don't know if you need to do that. I'm not an attorney. I'm a lender. So, but it's okay sometimes to do that. The thing is that if you do file a bankruptcy, you just have to wait 2 years to get a VA loan. So it depends on where you're at. I mean, if the bankruptcy is going to help make your life better and you need a fresh start, then do it. But if it's going to cause problems, then don't do it. And you gotta weigh that. You gotta weigh that and see kind of where you're at. For everybody, it's different. I mean, like I had a customer one time who filed a bankruptcy because he had 7,000 in debt. I'm like, dude, you're like, why would you do that? For 7,000 in debt. Now, if you had $1 million in debt, it might make more sense to file a bankruptcy. You know, or if you're so underwater you can't breathe, that might make more sense. But if it's something you think you can get out of, then get out of it. But if you can't get out of it, then file it. It's okay. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. It's not the end of the world, man. Sometimes you need to start over. It's all right. It's gonna be okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm glad you guys tuned in and watched the show on the channel. Um, oh, VA. Okay. It may be a good thing to do. I'll help you to take a look. We can take a look at it and see. I can just give you my opinion. Obviously, you got to make the decision yourself, but um, I just think you got to look at your situation and see where you're at. But don't let it bother you if you have to file. It's okay, or if you don't. I mean, of course, you don't want to do that. If you can avoid it, that's the preferred thing. But if you can't avoid it, then you got to do it. So is what the point I'm trying to make. So, and you'll know, you know, if you can handle it or not. Is my thought. So, anyway, yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, charge offs and collections, I mean, after a few years, they kind of go away anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't know, man. I mean, that's yeah, sure. Give us a call tomorrow or text us 832-431-6331. We can talk about it to go over it. Yeah, because, charge offs and collections, 4 years for statute of limitation on collections in most states. Charge offs are gone. They don't even count against you anymore. I mean, I would say only do a bankruptcy like if you have very, very large active debts and creditors coming after you. Okay. I want to take a look at it. Let me take a look at it to see. Don't file a bankruptcy yet until we talk, please. So let me take a look and see. And I'm not a bankruptcy attorney. I mean, you guys know I'm not an attorney. I think Florida is 4 years for statute of limitation. Texas is 4 years. It's 5 years. Okay, it might be 5 years in Florida. Texas is 4 years. But it's important to know that because, like, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, you know, but don't let it bother you or be sad about it or upset. I mean, shit happens in life. So, main thing is learn the lessons, pick yourself back up. So, yeah, that's it. Small setback for a major comeback. That's right, Corona. I mean, look at how many times Donald Trump filed bankruptcy, and now he's the president of the United States. You know, so it happens. I mean, just gotta, you gotta roll with it, and you gotta keep fighting every day. That's all you can do, right? So, yeah. So I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. Give us a call, text us if we can help with anything. We're here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in this weekend with another live. Reach out to us or hit us up in the links, whatever we can do to help add value. And yes, give me a call if we talk tonight. Reach out to us. Let's figure out what we can do to help. 832-431-6331. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Have a good evening with your family. We'll talk again soon. Later. Peace out.